We are somewhere in Florida for the Blitzball World Series. The warehouse guys face adversity. Let's talk Blitzball. Welcome to the Blitzball Boys, the podcast about Blitzball and boys, but lately about Blitzball. I'm your co-host, Brendan Ruppel, along with my fellow host, Peter Del Rey.
Hey, Brendan.
Hey.
Pinstripe Strong, the team we're familiar with the most, coming up against KCBL, probably the team we're second or third most familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably most familiar with Pinstripe, Power,
And Como.
then Como, and then KCBL just because they have two guys who were in the 1v1,
Right.
Matt Foster and Joey DiMeo.
Right.
So this was one of those matchups that I was very interested in. They're probably on the level of like Murata, just because they had Lorenzo and Corey,
Right.
who were also in the one inning league. Not one inning league, the one inning tournament. And this is another matchup of, three guys who are ranked versus three guys who are ranked. So I was very interested. It was a short video. So before
Which
I
guy
get
is not
too
ranked?
far,
On Pinstripe which guy's not ranked on Pinstripe Power?
Jordan
Jordan.
Lorilla.
Okay. And then Blake Sappingfield on KCBL.
Correct.
Brother of Drew.
And then I don't know if Cooper is ranked. They never showed us
the
anything
relief
about his
pitcher.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah,
But-
I mean KCBL looks like a powerhouse.
KCBL.
A Pinstripe powerhouse, if you will.
Hey,
I mean, before
BBL.
I guess after we burn it, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
a big question for you.
All right. What is it? No, I don't pick my nose.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's protest too much. How often do you see people in the car next to you, like really digging in there?
Every time
Yeah.
I look in another car.
Honestly, if you pull up next to me, you'll be seeing me. I'll have just both fingers in both nostrils, just going to town. I do. I'm a big car ride nose picker. That's my main activity in the car, is digging.
I have a big nose.
So you could fit two fingers in one.
I could
nostril?
fit. I think I could fit two fingers into one nostril. If it's like a pointer and a pinky, I think I've done this before, just to like prove it. Because my wife has exceptionally small nostrils, and I was like, "What do you mean you can't do this?" And it's like, "Look, you could already see one, and then I could probably stretch it out and get a pinky in there too."
Like, I can touch my brain.
I can touch my brain.
All right, I guess now it's time.
That was
to go.
very, very Conan of us. Go ahead, Brendy. Burn it before we get too off topic.
Here we go. It's Pinstripe Power versus KCBL, and we see if the warehouse guys can catch up to Joey DiMeo's fastball. They make some noise in the first. Joey works out of the jam, however. Kollin starts in the bottom of the first, but this is not how he drew it up. The first batter for KCBL saps one to left field. Down by two, Pinstripe Power needs a comeback, but I can't remember if it was Cooper or Carly that came in to close it out. Whoever it was did the job with dominance, and KCBL notches another win.
This podcast's favorite joke.
It's the only joke we have.
It's such a good joke. Oh my god!
That one I like because it's multi-gendered.
Is it
Just
Cooper or is it Carly?
Carly. Just some beautiful blonde babe comes up to finish the inning.
I'm Carly. I can't remember which one it was.
She was the hot girl or the hot guy. Don't know.
I can't remember if it was the guy or the really hot girl. I think you made that one up, Brendan. No, she was there.
She was there.
Kind of what I expected. I don't know about you. Pinstripe Power kind of just eked by in their first game against the team that's, not the best in the Bombers. And then they come up against KCBL, who could potentially be like a team that wins this tournament. They're very, very good. I feel like they are off to a little bit of a slow start, but let's see where it goes. I mean, Joey DiMeo is always a threat. Always. Matt Foster
at the plate or
always
at the on the mound? So I guess both, but mostly mound for me right now.
Both.
Yeah, his stuff is
Honestly,
just really electric, but mound. I mean, At the plate, we haven't seen too much from him, but we know what he's capable of from, like we were saying, from the 1v1s.
Right. But even Drew at the plate, always good.
Yeah.
Never not.
Never not. Yeah,
Never
it's tough because Pinstripe Power, we know, I think we have.
Oh, man.
What, you want me to say
I
it too?
just broke my pen.
Never not.
Never not. Look, it won't go down.
Oh, Peter, you're clicking it too hard.
God, so strong.
You've been working out just your forearms.
Oh.
Just big lumps right on those forearms.
Right.
But yeah, for this game, I've been expecting Pinstripe Power to have a game where they falter a little bit because they don't have the experience at this level. The other teams do. I was wondering to see if KCBL would just absolutely demolish them or not. We've seen other games where teams of similar calibers have just gotten wiped out by other ones. So I think overall, in the grand scheme of things, not a horrible loss for Pinstripe Power.
Not a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good losses?
I mean, they draw a team like Clickbait or Como or even Swisher in the next round, Gainesville. I think they're out.
You just named most of the crop that's available.
Well, I was trying to name the teams that were not the teams that had potential of being 1-1.
Right.
So like you can't say. I guess Como's fine. You can't say Murata because Murata's 0-2. And then after this, I think only Gainesville and Swisher have the opportunity of being 2-0, but the other one would be 1-1. So they'd play Pinstripe, who's now 1-1. You know?
Yeah.
So, I spoiled the next game. Sorry. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
But I don't see them lasting much longer in this tournament. I don't think that there's many teams that are better. I think the only way that they could have lasted longer is that they came up against Murata or if they came up against the Bombers. But good job, Lou. Good job, Kollin. We love Lou. We love Kollin.
Yeah, they did their best.
We have the opportunity. We may have the opportunity to love Alex and Jordan too, but we don't know. They refuse to talk to us.
They refuse. They might actually have talked to us. I can't remember. I think
no, they
someone
hate
from KCBL has.
They're not from KCBL. They're from Pinstripe Power.
Oh, that must be Lou and Kollin that talked to us. You're right.
What's going on over there?
Hey, it's me, Lou, from KCBL. Him with a mustache on,
it's
gonzo
me,
glasses.
But yeah, KCBL did what they needed to do. They remained calm, composed. Drew hit a fucking monster home run. You love to see it.
You'd love to see it.
You famously said that you didn't think there would be any more home runs after the first one.
The rest of the tournament would be homerless.
That was you who said that.
And here we are, another home run. Kind of a funny one, a little jam shot that he just muscled out of here.
Right.
I'm wondering how deep that fence is.
Is your love?
How deep is my love?
I'm wondering how deep my love is.
Can you answer in the comments how deep my love is, please? For the love of God.
Scale 1 to 10. How deep is Brendan's love?
Please. If you're going to comment, don't say anything about how awesome this video is. I know it's awesome. Just tell me, scale 1 to 10, how deep is my love?
Don't you dare. Just tell him. He's
tell
asking.
Me.
He's being very nice about it.
It's the main point of this podcast.
It's the main point of this podcast. Brendan needs to know how deep is his love. Oh. But on the other side of the ball, KCBL still dominated when Joey DiMeo showed. You talked about this. He showed his what's the word? Composure for loading the bases, giving up a walk, big walk, letting up.
That's what he said when he
two walks.
He's like,
hit by pitch.
Big walk.
Big walk. Big walk. Big walk. A hit by pitch and 2 walks to load the bases. He was able to get 1 pop-up, 2 strikeouts, striking out Alex to avoid any runs in that jam. And KCBL wins 2-0. It was very impressive to see him keep his head cool during that situation. And yes, Alex and Jordan and Kollin may not be the best hitters that we see in this tournament or in any blitzball product for that matter. But, everybody here is here for a reason. They're all very good players, and anybody could touch up anybody else. So it was very impressive to see Joey keep his head cool in that situation. Good job, Joey.
Good job, Joey.
Hey, Joe. Real good job there, bud. Good job, Joe.
Joe, I just got to tell you.
Just got to tell you, bud.
Good job.
you did a job good.
Good. The one thing he did well too was kind of pitch around Lou a little bit too. I mean, I'm sure he was coming after him, but if you're gonna walk anybody and it's Lou, like that's what they kept saying it. He is sort of against a team that pitches this well. He is their one big threat on the other side as Pinstripe strong. So the fact that he wasn't able to do any damage against them, especially when there was men on in that first inning, that was their big chance, and they worked around it. Lou had some great swings, but if none of those balls went, that seemed like that was all it was going to be. I mean, Collin's not going to be the one to touch them up. We talked about this a little bit off air. Unfortunately, Kollin is mostly pitcher only. I mean, even in the warehouse, he's not the best hitter. He can like hold his own because of the lower speed limit, but
Right.
with the 80s and like the ridiculous movement of these pitches, there's certain pitchers that I think Kollin, he probably knows going up there. He's like, I just got to hope to get hit by the ball twice.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope he does. I hope he gets a big hit. Yeah, but I don't have a lot of faith in him.
I have no faith.
He's there to pitch, and he does great. I mean, when he pitches too, the one he threw that got hit for a home run wasn't like an awful pitch. It was just
right.
I guess he must have been sitting off speed or
Drew's
something.
a monster.
I don't know exactly, but he hit a ball that was a foot off the plate.
Yeah.
And then the other runs were mostly walks. Yeah.
Yeah. Walks in a hit by pitch.
Yeah. But on the other side, the pitching was great. We talked about Joey DiMeo. We talked about the hot girl that came in to close the game.
Smoke show.
Arguably, yeah. Well, inarguably a smoke show. Arguably did a better job than Joey DiMeo. It was just had a wipeout sinker.
Yeah. I mean, even Kollin, like everybody has a bad day. Kollin had a real bad day, and his real bad day only allowed 2 earned runs.
Yeah.
Like we've seen teams max out in this tournament before. We've seen teams not even get a chance to get last licks because they can't get enough runs to catch them. Mm-hmm. Kollin, didn't do great, but he definitely didn't do awful.
Yeah, I think he was trying to find a slot for that rising slider. He hasn't really thrown that too much yet. And before this game, last game it was just strictly sinker, 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 sinker. I think he knew this game. If he wanted to dice up these good hitters, he had to introduce that second pitch, and he hasn't used it yet this tournament. So it was a little bit shaky on location, and it's also outside, so it's a little bit different. I have the shakes too after this fucking weekend of brewskis, man. I'll tell you what.
We got brewed up.
But no, he some pitches were like some of the rising sliders. When he found the right location, they're like, oh, there's the one I know. That's dirty. It maybe moved more outdoors with the extra air flow and all that stuff. But the filthy, nasty, dirty pitches. But the ones that kind of just sat there when you could tell he didn't get the right spin on it were the ones that were just kind of floating around. Good ones are good, though.
Good ones are good. Bad ones are bad, famously.
Mix it in a little bit more and get a better feel for it. The Cooper Carley, that sinker, I love what... There's one thing I've learned from watching these tournaments is the best way to throw a sinker as a righty is to like step out with your left foot to the left and then have your body weight kind of moving that direction while you throw the sinker. So it gets extreme dive.
You famously have taken more notice to stuff like that than I have. I'm trying to picture it right now.
Yeah, I mean, I loved growing up was trying to create new pitches with a ball.
How are you standing to the plate? Head on, or are you standing like a normal pitcher when you're saying step out with your left foot?
I guess you're kind of stepping a little bit towards the plate and a little bit to the left.
So your shoulder is pointing at the plate still?
Yeah.
So you're stepping up and then out.
Oh, so kind of maybe if this will help because we're going to record this too soon. But picture when Calvin on Forgotten Rotten is hitting balls to the opposite field on like an inside curveball.
Oh,
that same thing for a batter, but for a pitcher.
Interesting. I'm playing Blitzball this weekend, so.
Oh, I better be.
I might try it out.
Try it out. It helps you just get an angle. Yeah, I'll be there. It helps you get an angle because like sometimes if you try and throw it, and get it's hard to describe, but it helps you get more of like a Clay Holmes sinker action than like a lefty curveball. You don't want it to look too much like a lefty curveball every time, but if you can just have it only dive instead of go up and then back down, if you can have it go only down, that's kind of how they're doing that, is by doing that sidestep. So it's all about just like creating different shapes for your pitches.
I'm willing to try it.
Try it out. It's just it might hurt your arm. I don't know.
If I even play.
These kids have rubber arms.
They have rubber arms. They also don't have injured Achilles.
Nope.
I'm not trying to make it so I can't walk for the rest of the summer.
How you gonna play ball with that Achilles?
Pitching should be fine because it's my plant foot.
Okay.
And also the pain is gone. It's just a little bit tight now.
Yeah. So you're not running around. So.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not running.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's one of the funny things we mentioned it off pod too about the Lou's conversation at first base. When they asked him what's different about the warehouse, he's like, "Well, there's no running, and I like that." It's like, yeah, me too, Lou. I was always a kid that grew up just playing automatics.
In the warehouse, pretty famously, even when there is running, Lou doesn't run.
Yeah. They're also, I guess, running around on concrete and stuff, but the running still. I'm gonna gripe about it all tournament long. It didn't come into play too much in this one, but
the next one. Sorry.
Yeah, this one.
The next one it came into play.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
But I guess it makes it more exciting to watch in person. On screen, I can still do without it.
Yeah, get it out of here.
Get it the hell out of here. But they like it.
You know what? How about you take that and shove it up your ass?
Is that them saying that to me?
Yeah. How would you take your criticism, shove it up your fucking ass, bud?
Underneath all of the 1 to 10 ratings of how deep is my love, that's all the comments. It's telling them to shove it up my fucking ass.
We get hundreds of thousands of comments just telling Brendan to shove it up his ass. He does a lot of work to just delete them. You guys never see him. But he screenshots them and sends them to me. Yeah.
It takes most of my lunch break.
This is how deep your love is. How deep can you shove this up your ass?
Peter just gave everyone the #1 comment. There it is.
Player of the game.
Player of the game.
We're back to our awards, Brendan. We're back to giving players the game.
Wow. Here,
and
player.
In this player, I give the game to Joseph DiMeo.
Wow. No, I'm not gonna hit the button.
You did it. Joey.
You earned it.
Why did Joey get it? You said? You asked me why Joey got it?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, I'll tell you, Brendan. I'll give you a little hint. It's because he did a real good job.
Oh.
Not only did Joey DiMeo, we talked about this earlier. Joey
that's all he gave. He did a really good job.
He just come on, he did a good job.
All
okay,
right, play
the game. We talked about it before. Very, very impressive to load the bases on walks and hit by pitch only, and then get out of that jam by striking out the last batter. Incredibly impressive. Beyond that, getting an RBI on a walk, but still getting an RBI. He added to the team's totals on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Mm-hmm. You can't not give it to him.
Give it to him. If he didn't get that RBI, and then one run could have been the difference. A walk and a run could have been the difference in the game.
Joey DiMeo had my favorite quote of the game, where, tell me if you remember this, Brendan.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm going to act out how Joey said this.
Okay.
He goes, "Nice, I'm hyped up." And I was like, I remember thinking to myself,
like a real hyped person.
There is no way anybody's believing you right now. You said, "I'm hyped," just like this. Yeah, nice. I'm hyped.
Yeah, sounds great. I'm excited.
Yeah, fucking dollar store actor job, Joey. You get player of the game, but I'm going in on you.
I need to use more of those guys. You go on the Dollar Tree and there's actors you can purchase. I gotta try them out more.
This is the improv that you said. Let's yes and this.
Yeah, imagine
the Dollar Tree. I like the Dollar General ones better.
Dollar Generals, yeah. Because Dollar General you can charge for like $1.59, so you can get a little bit more.
You can get a little bit more, and they can play soldier for you. Did you know that Dollar General? In my whole life,
General, okay.
I thought it was like an army thing. It's supposed to be like a general store.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a big dumb idiot. I'm a gigantic fucking. I was driving by the Dollar General truck, the yellow truck, the other day, and it was like, "Oh, America's
best actors for sale."
And I said, "What the fuck? Is that why I could buy all those actors on the cheap?"
That's right. I want you to my birthday party, buy a bunch of Dollar General actors all impersonating me in different outfits of mine.
I'm
like 20 of them.
branding. One of them's just going to be Matt Foster.
Yeah. I'd like that.
He's just going to show up. All right, Matt, you know now. We know you listen, so you got to be...
You
have to allow me to hire you as an actor for $1.59. Show up to Brendan's birthday party as Brendan Ruppel. And beat the fuck out of me.
Beat the life out of me.
Brendan, it's you.
It's what I wanted.
Oh, how did you know? Play of the game.
Play the game. It's Drew Sappingfield's home run to left field.
To deep center field.
It shouldn't have been hit. It shouldn't have been hit fair. It shouldn't have been hit for a home run.
Full muscle.
And he just muscled plastic on plastic over the plastic into the grass.
Tick.
Maybe there might be ticks in there.
Into the grassic.
Into the grass ticks. Yeah, it definitely wasn't one of the better sliders by Kollin as one of his cement mixers, but since it did...
Cement mixers?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Really? They say it all the time. I think it's like a big Paul O'Neill thing. Like, this fucking cement mixer. Say fucking on the broadcast.
Michael,
this fucking cement mixer.
I don't give a fuck. What'd you think of that one, Paul? Who fucking cares, Mike?
Up your ass, Mike. It's a cement mix. I don't know why what the term is, but it usually means when you throw like a slider that backs up and it doesn't move, but like it freezes you because it's like you can see the spin. It's supposed to move left if you're ready, and it just kind of stays there and backs up.
All right.
So it was one of those. It didn't slide. It just kind of floated in there.
I call those cement mixers in case you want to use that next time.
I'll try that out. I'll try it on.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'll try it on, Paul.
Yeah. So it was a bad pitch in a way that it should have hit him right in the crotch, and he's like, you know what? Instead of getting hit in the dick, I'm gonna hit it over the fence.
Drew looks like a really strong guy.
Yeah, he does.
Drew looks really strong and real charismatic. That's just my...
This is another award?
Yeah, strong and charismatic. Who do you think gets it?
His brother Blake.
Right. I tried to trick you.
Wait, is Blake
really
his
work.
brother or his father?
I think Blake is his brother's father.
Brother's father. Okay.
Yeah.
Drew,
Good job, Blake
I am your brother's
Sappingfield,
father.
for winning the Strong and Powerful... What did I say it was?
Handsome and charismatic.
The Strong and Sexy Award. Blake Sappingfield.
Way to go, buddy.
This is going south. we went once Dollar General got brought up. That's where this episode just went.
It got really good.
Took a nosedive, if you will.
Disagree.
All right.
Up.
Brendan, do you want to preview the next game?
No.
It's already happened. We've already watched it.
That's exactly why.
We're not going to cover it today. We're not going to cover it today.
You hear about it some other time.
You'll hear about it with your ears.
Probably this weekend.
Or your eyes. We need to wrap this shit up.
Okay. Send me the plugs.
Brendan, what should people be drinking?
Drink Subtlety is a drink for me. Oh, I haven't done this in a little bit.
Oh, no.
It's not for me. I don't like that shit.
You've been sleeping through recording sessions.
I have.
That's why we haven't put anything out in a while. Brendan's been asleep.
I haven't been awake.
He just woke up an hour ago.
I missed all Memorial Day. So annoyed. You know what? Did I ever tell you this though? That when
I slept for 2 whole weeks.
Yeah, I know. We just talked about this, Brendan. My boss, when he was just starting up and it was just him and his dad with the business, they would do events and people would do tastings of the tea, and they would ask his dad like, "Oh, like, what's in it?" He's like, "I don't know. I don't drink this shit. It gives me diarrhea."
Yes, you did. You have told me this.
He's like, "Dad, I know you're
goodness.
trying to be funny, but we can't be doing that right now. We're trying to grow a business." He's like, "I can't help myself." But yeah, drink Subtlety. It's a drink made by me. You can find it at thesubtlety.com. Use code HoppyBoys for $2 off your order of a 12-pack. Hoppy Boys is a podcast that I am in, that I feature in. One of the featured artists. in that show, and you can listen to that wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find it on the Hoppy Boys YouTube channel, brand new, dedicated channel. Go look at that. Go look at my mug, if you can't get enough of it here. And listen to Lonely Boys. If you feel frisky and you like teen dramas, go check it out wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you like whatever show you're doing on the Lonely Boys?
No, I don't like it. The Gossip Girl's been bad. I can't wait to be done with it.
How many episodes do you have left?
I have 8 left, I think. And then I was hoping Gagan would forget about the reboot. But there's a reboot, and it's apparently worse than the show. So I probably have another season or so left. 25 episodes.
You should just tell him to get you to watch, do a watch-along of Yu Yu Hakusho.
How long is that?
I'm sure he'll go for it.
Okay. Sounds good.
I think it's only a couple episodes. I think it's under 100.
Oh. All right. I thought you were going to make something that was...
It has the best, Brendan, the best theme song.
Better than the OC?
From the 80s. Brendan, you have to listen to the English version of the theme song. It's an anime.
Okay.
It was on Toonami when we were kids. If you ask most people our age, what animes got you into anime, it's usually Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, and Yu Yu Hakusho.
Nice and short and sweet too. It's not like a fucking Naruto or
One Piece.
One Piece,
no.
Yeah.
Even though I love One Piece, but the song is called Smile Bomb. Kids, listen to Smile Bomb, the English version. It is one of the best theme songs for a TV show out there.
Okay.
This
I
is
need to learn more anime songs for karaoke. So,
Brendan, you are going to love this song.
Okay.
I'm going to plug, as always, my brother Matthew Del Rey, 8th most attractive man on Nick's Twitter. If you see him, give him a hug and kiss. God knows he needs it.
Oh yeah.
Palacia Stars. Beyond that, Brendan. Oh wait, did you do the YouTube?
Well, Peter, I'll ask you the question. Do you got anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, go follow us on the YouTube. We rebranded.
There you go.
We rebranded Blitzball Boys YouTube channel. Okay, Brendan, now ask me the question.
Now, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No. Bye.
Bye-bye. How deep is my love?
How